If you could just please come and state your name and address. And you have 3 minutes.
My name is Rita Fiorello. I live on Surrey Drive. I'm going to try to do this quick. I wrote this with some help of community members. Also, Christopher Columbus was a rapist. I came here to speak tonight because I've had enough of watching week after week of public comment devolved into racist, homophobic, transphobic, and ignorant messages being delivered under the guise of pious and sanctimonious Christianity on YouTube. I know for a fact that I speak for a large portion of the town when I say we are disgusted. Plymouth Public Schools are public. If some residents want a religious education for their children, then there are options open for them. The public school system isn't one of them. Preaching is for church, not public school committee meetings. If a parent doesn't want their children reading books from the public library, then that parent should parent their own children. It is not up to them to decide what books are available for our children. Furthermore, the idea of censoring books in the public library is not an issue that should have been brought up at a school committee meeting in the first place. And by the way, books do not make people gay, and I can't believe I have to clarify that. The irony of people invoking the Pilgrims' plight for religious freedom in an effort to promote your own brand of religious tyranny is not lost on us. And quite frankly, I don't care if the Pilgrims are rolling over in their graves. It's almost 2023. I'd prefer to live in the present. I'm far more concerned about the well-being of our living citizens. That includes the LGBT community, who have been referred to multiple times as a societal trend. This passive-aggressive bigotry has not gone unnoticed. Politely spoken hate is still hate. Everyone has the right to live how they want to live. This includes sexuality, gender identity, and religious beliefs. You do not, however, get to dictate your beliefs on other people's bodies or lives. It's unfortunate that some people take their religious beliefs to an ugly place where they feel compelled to discriminate, belittle, or erase other members of the community for just being themselves. My oldest son is trans. He went through this transition while attending Plymouth North High School. I appreciate the fact that he was treated with dignity and respect by the vast majority of the school staff. It wasn't perfect, but not once did I feel there was a situation that I needed to personally address. I'm very thankful for that, and I'm sure Plymouth North High School is thankful that they didn't have to deal with an angry Rita. That being said, there is still a lot of work to be done in our community and schools, and the public comments at these meetings is evidence of that. I know of many incidents that have happened over the years with students and staff that involve racism, homophobia, and transphobia. Some were definitely not handled properly by the administration. It's not enough to just say that our town and our schools are a no place for hate community. We have to live it. I know the school committee members cannot directly address the people who speak at meetings, and that is understandable. I'd like to see the committee and the school administration publicly condemn this type of rhetoric, publicly show that our schools are a safe space for non-binary LGBT students, as well as students of different races and ethnic backgrounds, students with disabilities, students of all religions or no religion, and for children of the immigrant families who have recently graced our town.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And does anybody else have anything that they'd like to say? Welcome. If you just state your name and town.
Hi, my name is Phoenix Fiorello. I live on Surrey Drive. I was in the Plymouth school system my entire life. I just graduated from Plymouth North in 2020. I am a transgender man, and I wanted to give my perspective on some of the public comments I've been hearing. I am not a societal trend. I am a human being. The dehumanization of my community is a rapidly growing issue, and I want to impress upon you the importance of ignoring conspiracy theories and propaganda and continuing to treat the children in this school system with love and acceptance. When I came out publicly my freshman year, I was met with patience and understanding by the school staff. They treated me with respect and accommodated my needs, and although the years were not without their hiccups, I truly believe that this acceptance had a part in saving my life. School is a place where children should feel safe to express themselves and their identities without worrying about bullying and oppression from the adults that are supposed to protect them. Hearing these homophobic and transphobic comments is extremely disheartening. Discussions about gender identity and sexuality are not indoctrination. They are essential to creating a future where no one is ashamed of who they are and who they love. We cannot control how many kids are LGBTQ. We can only control how we respond. And I believe that responding with anything other than acceptance would be a dangerous and irresponsible choice. Moving forward, I hope the school system continues to push acceptance of LGBTQ community with things like pride clubs, discussions in health classes, queer-friendly books, and the education of staff members on diversity and inclusion. I know that if I had had these resources when I was younger, my journey would have been a lot easier. The school system has a choice in creating a generation of happy, self-loving, accepting adults, or a generation full of shame and bigotry. I ask that you continue to make the right choice and ignore the failings and hate that past generations have brought. Thank you.